Like, for many of us, myself included, it seems like ranked is just, there's something in the air. Something in the air when you click that rank queue and you load up, and it's like, suddenly you feel like you've pushed through a demon gate in any Souls game. It's like, I don't know why I'm here. And then you just go back to casual. This is a great, another one of those great spaces to work on stuff without that pressure of like, oh yeah, this is going to affect my rank or whatever. This can affect how many medals I get. No, it's just, you're out here to learn, here to have fun. And right now we're going to see as two players picking scissors.
Yeah, so Huey and Cheafffy here. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. We've got Zetterburn, Olympia. So we're going from, you know, a Ditto with two of the slowest and like most projectile-oriented characters in the game to an all-out slugfest.
Yeah, these two are not going to be creating very much space. They're going to be up close and personal throughout this one.
Absolutely.
Putting it on Jules Vale, #1, and already off the rip, Cheafffy and Huey going a mile a minute.
I'm trying to think about what exactly I'm looking out for here. I guess a lot of it's going to be, again, how these players play off stage is still going to be significant in this matchup as well. Because these are both characters who are absolute demons off stage, and while their recoveries are pretty good, they are the weak points of both characters. I'd say, like, especially, honestly, I'd really say for both of them. Like, I was gonna say especially for Zetter, and I'm like, I don't know, I think Olympia's recovery also has some serious distance issues that Huey can exploit if his timing's on point.
Exactly, and if you can punish, especially off stage, like Crystal off stage, that would really hurt Cheafffy's ability to make it back to ledge. And we're seeing already from Huey some very unique Zetterburn recoveries and just offstage stalling that's really allowing him to get back to ledge safely. And if that's the kind of game plan that Huey's really in the driver's seat, but not for long, as Cheafffy's going to reverse with that up B. And now here comes Huey from ledge.
Yeah.
I think one of the important parts to look out for is just how often Huey is landing that fire, how much he's landing that afterburn of, you know, that is, because all damage at this point is good damage. It'll build up and help you really finish that stock, but you got to now find that Gatling if you're either player. Back throw, off stage, and a little ledge to action.
Yeah, oh, gonna grab ledge here. Don't know if it's gonna matter. Yep, there's a special kind of lets Cheafffy get back for free. And gotta say, it was a very fast start to the set, and a very slow end to that stock. I think they're both just gonna lose after sitting at 100% for like a solid minute. Just gonna go out with the DBZ and right back to 2 stocks apiece.
About to ask, now does that count as a DBZ because they both didn't die at the same time? But yeah, no, just a slightly delayed DBZ.
I think I would count it. Yeah, you have to like draw out the death scene for one of the characters, make it more dramatic.
Absolutely. I wonder if there's 2 purple flashes can like overlap each other.
Goodness.
If they're 2 different sets of 2 different things, it's funny. Oh my gosh, okay, little wave shines coming out from Huey to try and get this percent back to even. He's got the afterburn on Cheafffy, but where else can you find this damage?
Oh, seemingly the forward air gonna be a big boon here for Cheafffy, taking that second stock, and you know, considering that they both died at the same time, that is really significant here, kind of taking the lead very efficiently. And Huey swinging hard right now, trying to find any kind of opening to even this game back up. It is very frail, so...
Yeah, and off stage with no resources, no gem setup, it's gonna be a lot tougher for Cheafffy to make it back from that point. So here we go, last stock between these two on Jules Vale for game #1. Huey looking for anything to get this opening on Cheafffy. A little jab, looking for that fade back forward air. Okay, run up down tilt. I know that Olympia is not fans of down tilts, only their own. So get it from ledge, nothing else. Look at that big fist, but great job leading and rolling.
Yeah, I'm liking some of the shine movement from Huey, but I haven't really seen any huge openings yet. It's been a lot of stray hits until maybe now. Up throw, up strong, not gonna kill Olympia. The fast faller is coming in clutch here.
Jab one, slight way back. I like the little hesitation from Cheafffy, trying to see what he was going to do in that knockdown state. Go forward throw. Down throw.
Oh my goodness. Mini heart attack right there, missing the sign up strong.
Great job making it back to ledge in time before he got turned to stone. Crystallized, sorry.
Nice, super tense from both sides here, and yep, down throw, up strong, gonna be a very simple way of finishing that off, but it's exactly the kind of opening that Huey needed there that whole time. Just something quick, easy, and efficient.
Yeah, most of it just came back to at ledge, like the breaking your opponent's ankles. Just where are you going to be on platform or on stage when they get up? And Huey did a great job of just keeping Cheafffy guessing before, they approach with a normal weak kind of nair, grab, up, throw up strong, and curtains. So game number 1 going to Huey. Now we go to Merchant Port, one of my favorite stages, for especially to the music.
Solid, yeah.
Classic beach rock soundtrack.
I think Swedish on Jules Foul. I do think I like this pick from Cheafffy. I see a lot of potential for like more extended ladder combos with the top platforms. Interested to see how that's going to come into play here. If we can actually get a real opening on Huey. So far, it's been a lot of slugging on the shield.
Yeah, so far, just poking and prodding away at the shield. Find some open, but here we go, up throw, but not going to find the forward air conversion. Just kind of reset, but yeah, called out on that nair entrance. Nice just parry from Huey. Throw up there, gonna get the sweet spot on that. 128, still no stock tanking, Cheafffy surviving, but just until then. Drop forward air, such a strong option. Like Zetterburn has some of the, I think both these characters have very, very strong shield drop options from ledge.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I mean, the frame data is a big boon for both of them, and what makes it such an interesting and explosive matchup is that both these characters can, in a lot of ways, force openings, or at least like try to force openings. And get a lot of reward for doing so.
Yeah, they have a lot of options that can put constant pressure on your shield that can really force you to just like essentially just make a one wrong mistake. Just one little like caught scared moment. And then that's all they need.
Oh my goodness, and speaking of a small mistake, Cheafffy barely not grabbing ledge there, having faith in the up B, and Huey is gonna make a similar mistake of his own, but, again, when you have, when you can die and still have a stock lead afterwards, you're probably not all that bothered by it. Just keep on keeping on, and you're probably gonna find that game win soon enough.
Certainly feels like he didn't need it anyways, so Huey staying strong and now just putting the pressure. He knows that he can get back to center stage as much as he wants. Putting on that afterburn onto Cheafffy again, another Gatling up strong finish. Not going to be enough to take the stock, but it is going to be enough to do a lot of damage.
Yeah. I think, like, looking at what we've seen so far, I want to say that a big thing that Cheafffy's been struggling with here is finding the right DI options and escaping Huey's combos. And I don't know how much of that is just Olympia actually gets hit by that and there's not a whole lot she can do about it. But I do think it'd be worth it for him to try to dig into a spot, against even a character like Zetterburn, who doesn't have, like, the best throws in the world, but still has a lot of potential kill options off of throw. Trying to break down how to DI against him a little bit better, because so far it feels like one of the biggest differences between these two players is that Huey is just finding his kills very comfortably, and Cheafffy is not.
Yeah, Huey's the one that's really having an easier time landing his big finishers, his big combo enders. Meanwhile, Cheafffy, we're seeing just slight spacing mishaps. It's the right option a lot of the time. It's just the spacing is slightly off to where it's going to whiff, fall by the wayside, and then there's Huey waiting with a grab. Yeah. So it's one of those things that just, for especially for Cheafffy, going in the training mode and really just finding the right spacings on everything, finding where the hitboxes really end on your feet for forward air and kind of stuff, which, you know, at this point, you're going to know like the back of their hand. How can you make it against a character? How can you make sure you land it more consistently against a character as fast as Zetterburn?
You're playing a very bold game with the Rockwell counter pick as well, because I mean, we're just talking about, you know, the kill power differential here. And while Rockwell can make up the difference and make it easier to find your kills, you also are subjecting yourself to those same early kills, if not worse, because a character like Zetterburn has no shortage of ways to kill you way earlier than you'd expect. Fire is just kind of one of the... I don't want to say it's one of the strongest nemesis in the game, but it is one of the scariest, because the entire time you're on fire, you have to have that extra stress of, like, I cannot make a mistake right now.
On top of the fact that you still, just being on fire, you're still taking a little extra damage. There's another down strong at ledge, gonna get the first stock off Cheafffy. But yeah, like you said, when that fire's on, you gotta be careful. Can't get grabbed, can't get strong, but you're still, like, taking little incremental percent every little time you get hit. So, especially, just like a WoW boss, don't stand in the fire.
Indeed. Oh boy.
Is that movement going? Great job getting rid of the gem. But still, we're seeing Cheafffy stand in that fire. Doesn't matter. You know, we'll see how it goes in the long run, but still into the forward tilt to take the stock.
Yeah.
Trying to make a massive call out there for the gem, looking to crystallize Huey.
I think this is the first time that Cheafffy's been in the lead since perhaps the start of Game 1, though I don't quite clearly remember how the set started out. So this is a big moment for him. He's really going to have to find a way to hold on to this lead. Unfortunately, it's starting to just kind of burn away the fire damage. Against a later character like Olympia, it matters a lot more.
It's what seems incremental can quickly turn massive. Oh my gosh, down tilt, forward tilt, finish. Little fusion dance action, able to bring Huey to his last stock here.
Something that I think, like, I don't exactly think a dev should implement it, but it'd be really interesting to see for Zetterburn in particular is like a character-specific stat for like fire damage taken. Because it really sneaks up on you. Like, you take 5% every time you get burned, you know, give or take some other factors like trying to get rid of it through parrying or like just shielding some of the damage, but like it's not an insignificant amount, especially when you're getting burned like 10-20 times a game.
Yeah, over the course of an entire game, it can really add up in a case of like, well, it may not feel like much in each individual stock. At the end of it, it can be like, oh, I took 50 extra, like 40, 50 extra damage just from fire in that set. In the afterburn.
Well,
not even the initial hit of the moves. Ooh, okay. Down tilt, looking for a finish.
Okay, wait, the reverse fair is actually kind of huge right there. And the spike, yeah, Huey cannot make it back now with the ledgehog. And that's what I was talking about at the start of the set, where the recovery is a bit of a pain point for both these characters. And, Zetterburn in particular is just really weak to ledgehogging.
It's... Both these characters have very strong downward aerial options to just make sure that if you're not ready for them, they could send you the blessing before you even have time to tech. And now as we go into Air Armada, both these characters' ability to really recover might be tested even more with the way the understage, the stage works, especially those ledges. It's so tough getting caught underneath a stage like Air Armada.
It's a scary pick for sure. I'm a huge hater for the stage. That being said, definitely worth noting that I think it's good for Huey, because while you do have like the cancel down D with Zetterburn, I don't think that's as much of a staple of his recovery as Olympia's side B is. And kind of removing that as an option for Olympia in a staggering amount of cases, yeah, that is a very good use of a counter pick. In theory, in practice, Cheafffy is kind of playing hot this first stock.
Yeah, because all of that we've been talking about is how the offstage is going to work. Right now, these two are just merely scrapping on stage, where Cheafffy's been in the driver's seat for all of it, been really commanding of the pace of play, and only now we're starting to see Huey turn things around with a nice little Gatling up strong finish. Still back to 91 to 26, okay. Looking for those wave shines. Forward tilt from ledge. How are you going to recover? No, just going to eat that forward strong from Cheafffy. Go down one stock here at Cheafffy. Force a game 5.
lead is. It's looking like it's in the cards right now, but still gonna have to be really careful here because if you don't DI moves like that down air, then you're just inviting a charge up strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that I'm a little nervous here is if Huey starts to turn on the gas and just finds more kill confirm openings like that, very quickly dash Dreams of a Game 5.
Yeah, if Huey finds that next gear that we've seen from Zetters in the past, it's just like, like what can you do? You can only hope to, like, you're essentially holding onto the back of a race car, and you can only hope to survive.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go he's gonna go like 300 miles an hour, all in your face, and look and find that finish right now. 99 to 83. Here comes Cheafffy. Ooh, down strong.
Good catch right there, and this is where we might see some of the recovery aspects come into play. You know, was able to make it back to stage, but having a hard time feeling confident using that wall, and just kind of taking a lot of extra hits, and there we go, another down throw up strong. Huey's found so many throw confirms this set, just... Again, I mean, you know, people in chat know and I'm just wrong, and like Olympia actually can't do a lot about that, then like, damn, that sucks, but... Oh boy.
Yeah. It's like one of those cases of like, is that inevitable? Is that just something where the Zetterburn can like work until a certain percent and then it's just every day of the week? Like, we're starting to see though, still more fight from Cheafffy, 2 stocks to 1, not out of it yet. Get back to ledge, down air though, down air for down air. And still gonna catch that roll in, forward strong, going out deep for it, still wants to end this with authority.
I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping Huey would go for a shine right there. I feel like there's a very good chance that would have just ended the set, but either way, still a pretty comfortable lead right here, and Cheafffy could be considered to be at death percent depending on the opening.
Yeah, and I know Huey wanted to end the set with style, but yeah, like you said, that shine could have been all he needed, but up strong is all he needs now to go up 3-1 over Cheafffy.
Yep, just time and time again, those throw confirms have proven to be kryptonite for Cheafffy, and gonna be going down 5th place.
No way this is the next match.
Oh yeah, it's